Is it really that deep?
Yeah, people watching, they want to see.
At any rate, I was just asking when you guys
I agree with
say
Law.
that
Y'all
when
niggas
you
is
guys
hell.
say that you like natural hair, are we talking about straight hair or are we talking about naturally curly hair? Because that's a difference.
Natural hair. I personally hate wigs. Like I hate them. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay,
like, you know what I'm saying? I
What did they do to you?
yeah,
So
that's
so
perfect.
for me, I like locks, like sister locks. I like either like shoulder length curly hair where it kind of curl out, like when it's real well conditioned. You know what I'm saying? Like your locks, I think those look nice. Um, and I don't see nothing wrong with straight hair. I like that too. I just like length kind of because to me it just looks feminine. So you naturally could do whatever you do with your hair, lock it up or whatever. And some froze be dope as fuck. Like I'm not agreeing with the whole nappy thing because I think all our hair has this unique texture, and we can't like demonize a black woman for her hair not looking how another group of women look. That's how she naturally was made. As long as she taking care of it, moisturizing it, and keeping it, keeping it up how she's supposed to do, then if you don't like that, don't date that person. But it's somebody that loved that. So we can't attack them for or not attack them, but can't, you know what I'm saying, belittle that portion of their life. Because that's the same thing. Because when the white people say us having dreads or us doing certain things culturally with our hair is illegal, and we shouldn't be allowed to be in school with it like that. Like we can't criminalize our DNA.
And that's not what we doing. The problem is they sacrificing their real hair. To Kelly, to your point, your question, we just like your real hair, right? Just like I got my real hair. I wore it in dreads. I had froze. But it's mine. It's not a Chinese dude hairstyle. Imagine me coming up here with a white boy
Okay.
wig on or a Chinese
If
man's
she
wig on.
if she straightens her hair, she's mimicking Caucasians still.
European
So that
style, exactly. But
right.
real
So
quick, I
that's
want to
why I
do.
asked the
Oh, my
question.
bad. Yeah, and
Yeah, that's why I was
real quick,
asking the question. If
real quick, I
when
wanted to
y'all
throw a
say that.
shameless plug out there for my wife's hair care product. It's actually called Your Real Hair, all natural hair care products. Y'all can go to yourrealhair.com. Check it out. It's for natural hair. My wife, my
That's not
daughters,
gonna
we all
sell.
use. You did, hey,
Damn.
it it does
It's not
well.
gonna sell. I'm
Welcome
trying to
to
tell
our
you.
But
world, Law.
It
but
They
does
but
well.
they
but
they it's to the point where they sacrifice their real hair. I have seen these women when before they get their hair done, they take that shit, that glue, too much glue and covering up their hair done gave them bald spots. I haven't seen these women with natural edges because of the shit ripping their edges out
That's not
in
why they
about
don't have
20, 30 years.
That's not why they don't have edges. But can I hear from the other gentleman as to what's your preference when it comes to natural hair? Are we talking natural? Are we
Thank
talking
you.
straight? Or are we talking about curly?
Thank you. We brought it back to the original question that
all right.
Ruth asked earlier. It took us an hour, but yeah, I I like whatever my woman like. I found women who are beautiful that are naturally have natural hair like yours, Kelly, hair like yours, Saint Larice, hair like yours, Ruth. Whatever I don't really have a strict preference on it. My whole thing is hoping that you can figure out how to make yourself feel comfortable and beautiful and what you like to wear. And if you can do that, I can meet you there. I'm not going to put no pressure on you to try to look another way when it comes to your style and your hair and makeup and all that stuff. But what I will do is I may have a conversation with you about your weight because that's health and that can cause issue.
Man, I thought we stand on
Just
top.
having.
Hmm?
Thought we stand on top.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, it's the
Ain't
same.
nobody trying to hear all that, man. We about
Well, I'm
you
all
trying to
right,
take
all right. Y'all gonna just put my fire out. Go ahead,
Yeah,
and put my fire out. I'm gonna light my match on another.
we gotta stomp that motherfucker.
But I hope y'all able to understand that.
But
And the reason why, and the reason, unless we,
Okay.
I'm gonna say one more thing. Unless we collectively, as a black people, because I know this is more like a black thing. Unless we collectively, as a black people, are able to come to a unison or a consensus on what the standard and principle is for men and women as far as style and hair and stuff like that, I don't think we have any room to say that that women should do this. We can't even fucking vote for this. I ain't even gonna talk about it. Go ahead. Somebody go ahead and go.
Women get to choose what
Sweeney,
we.
what you got?
Come on,
Sweeney,
man.
your natural hair, curly or straight? What's your preference?
Me personally, I like locks, but I'm gonna add the context as far as men in general, right? Quite honestly, I think men in general don't give a flying fuck, even if it is for the most part, the weaves and stuff. I think men just don't like the cartoonish look. Once you air into the category of cartoonish, like Sexy Red with the cartoonishly red hair, or like the buzz down, the 30-inch buzz down with the big swoop fucking thing, that's where men kind of like look at it like that don't look natural. But I think we've watched our women change their hair for the last 7 decades. Y'all done wore some of everything. Y'all done had the goddamn straight hair. Y'all done had the swoop and do. Y'all done had the double bob. Y'all done had the braids. Y'all done went through everything, and we still fuck with y'all. I think for the most part we don't care, as long as it's for the most part realistic.
I don't care.
At the end of the day, it's all superficial. Looks fade. All that shit fade at the end of the day. So whoever you decide to be with, just make sure
As long as their coochie work. And
right. Make sure they got a good ass heart. And they
my
take care
sperm
of
gonna
your
still
ass.
drip out my nutsack. I'm
They gonna
good.
wipe your ass when you can't wipe it yourself. That's what you need to be worried
So
about.
what they just did just made you niggas settle.
Damn,
This
That's
nigga right here,
all I
bro.
heard was a bunch of black men settling
Lord.
because now where does masculinity means you got to stand on something. You
Hey
don't let
Prince,
femininity push
They
you off
just
your
stood.
I'm gonna
square.
ask you a
They
question
just
real
stood
quick.
on the fact that
We
they don't
basically
care
got
as
We need
to
a
long as
balance.
as
Okay.
long as
We
it's
need
not
a
cartoonish.
balance.
Kelly, I got this.
Hold on. So
I got
check it
this.
out. I think that we actually do care.
We need a
We
balance.
definitely care, especially when it comes to who we're actually going to choose. We might not care what your hair look like if you aren't a candidate of being like my wife.
Oh,
You get what I'm saying? We might not care if you're gonna be here today and gone tomorrow, but the one that somebody does choose usually does kind of fit what they really like, what they really want. So
And
you're
that's the
not gonna get a
problem.
chance to grow old together if you haven't even gotten to that point to
And that's
accept
the
the fact that
problem.
this brother does possibly like your natural hair. You dig what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah,
It's
That's the
all
that's
problem.
what the
preference.
premise of the
Y'all
conversation
gotta
was. I didn't
be,
think
if
we
y'all
were
gonna
talking about
stand on
Hold on,
women.
why
something.
is it?
I agree with that.
If y'all gonna listen,
No.
Law, if you're gonna stand on something, you can't say, "Oh, I could smash you with the makeup and the hair," but I ain't wifing you. You got to just not mess with them. Period. If you want to create some
But
type
that's
of
what I said earlier.
mass movement or standard,
Right.
Nah,
Y'all
because you don't
moving
even get
straight
to
with the
that
dick
point. You know what I'm
first.
saying? So
Well,
let's
no,
go
I
back to what
thought
we
nah.
that a
first
See,
woman's
talked about.
currency
Have a
was
Hold on.
attention,
conversation.
right? And so if a
Hold on,
woman's currency
y'all.
is attention and you're giving her attention by sticking your penis in her,
thank you.
aren't you
But
paying her?
that's besides the point. But that doesn't mean that you're making her a wife. You get what
No,
I'm
but see,
saying? You
that's
also
the
have to.
thing.
So look, hold on, don't cut me off. Let me rock. Let's go back to what we talked about originally, right? That first date. Say she had on a bunch of makeup that first date. That second date, he said what? Try not to wear the makeup because you're trying to see if you can even get to that point to get to your preference, right? You dig what I'm saying? Now, if you don't get to that, if she doesn't want to listen to you in that aspect, then it may not be a second date and you keep it moving. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to at least try and start molding that. You might meet a woman that wears weaves and all that when you first meet her. You're not in a position to tell her your preference, but as you get with her and you start to gain that value with her, your opinion matters
So
more.
why?
Now you can
So you
say,
So why
I
chose
would
prefer
you
then
you.
why
chose
waste
I
the,
your
hold on.
prefer
So
time?
you.
you
But
chose the
hang on,
woman with the makeup
why?
and the weave because you saw she
Yeah,
had a fat ass. That's what it was.
And
why
that's
You
would
not
you
just
Okay,
even
tried
right.
to
waste your
And
time?
if you want her to be yours, then you say, you know what? I like you better
change
with
the
this.
hairs.
I like
So
you
now you
better
can
with
have the hair
So
I
you
like
get
and the
into it to
ass I
try
like.
and
Oh,
It
okay,
don't
you
work
get
Prince.
like
into
What
it
that.
did
to
you say
try and
about this?
change her.
I
So
don't think that's the
you
case.
get
But
the date and then you try and change her
Hold on,
after
I
the
can't
fact.
hear Kelly. Kelly, say that again.
So you get the date or whatever like that, and then you try to change her after the fact.
If you listen, yes, that's how it works.
Why would you even waste your time doing that?
Because they
Because
want
what is
sex and they
this?
get it.
That's why
So
they
my
so
thing is
stressed
this:
out.
when you're picking a woman, right? When you're picking a wife, right? She's going to be your bride, right? Right?
Right.
Yes or no? Your bride. Now, who's the bride given to?
The
No, why would
groom.
you take a
Who's
bride
hold
that
on?
doesn't?
No, that was a question. Who is the bride given to?
Why would
Who
you
is the
waste your
bride
time
given to?
The
trying to
groom.
change
The
someone?
who?
The
Why?
groom.
Who's the bride given to? The
The
groom,
groom.
right?
Who
To
gives
groom
her?
her to be a
Who
wife.
gives her? Who gives her?
You did. The
Who gives
father
her?
gives her to the bride.
Okay, so
To the
then,
groom.
so then, so you got to
It just sounds
include
like you're
that
creating
because
your
with
own
your logic,
problem.
that means that you're going to ask the father, "Hey, why don't you change your daughter's hair so she can be
No.
more suitable for a wife?"
Now you just throwing that doesn't
Well,
even
if you
make
say
sense.
who's get, that's the same logic though.
It's
So
not
when you
the
guys
same
are
logic.
sleeping,
Because
when
right
you
now
guys,
and day nobody's giving her, and at this rate nobody's giving the wife to you. She just y'all choosing each other in
Nah,
this day and
come on,
age.
man.
when you guys are
Now you
sleeping with the
flipping word.
women,
Well, you're using the
It's
old way of how we used to choose wives.
It's
can I say
still
something?
that way. What do you
No,
mean?
it's not.
It is in my house.
Can I say
It
I
just
can I
mean,
say
it
sounds.
Okay, how
is.
did you
That's
meet your wife? You went to your father and he said he picked out a woman for you. You went to her father.
That's not what I said. I said the bride is given to the groom from her father. It's the same way. My wife's father, her stepfather, walked her down the aisle. You did, and presented her
Okay,
to
so that
me,
case,
the groom.
the walking down
That's
the
what
aisle
I'm
scenario,
speaking on.
yeah. But I'm talking about a man preparing his daughter to be a wife to a specific man. I'm saying that traditional way is not really being practiced today, especially in America.
In whose
So
household?
people are when you picking. Can we both just agree that when we go out here and when the average man go out here to choose a woman, he's not going through her father? Can we just say that?
How are we
You
here?
should be. I mean, I don't know
It was
that.
a whole detour that we can't come off
Okay,
of.
let me say
But I
this
was
right quick,
but I
Law. What
think
you think about this, Law? So when they be asking us, why did you like Callie? You ask
I was just talking to
well,
him.
why would y'all stick y'all penis in these women that y'all don't want? And that's a good point, right? But here's the thing: here's the thing that's what us men got to deal with. It's almost like saying when it comes to these women wear makeup and hair and stuff, makeup and hair and stuff, it's almost like saying at our age trying to find a virgin. At this point, we're gonna have to settle because it's a large percentage of our race of women who wear this type of fashion. If it's not the makeup, it's the weave. It's not the weave, it's the
That's the people that
eyelashes.
y'all paying
Those
If
women
attention
it's
are
to though.
come
settling
on,
as
come on,
well.
don't know. So when everybody else get to interrupt y'all, it's okay,
I
Because
want
but
you ain't
it's not
talking
okay.
about
But y'all can
nothing,
just
JP.
interrupt.
You got the
dropping
talking
lines,
point
Jay.
Just
mafia
because you don't
going on.
like
You
what
got the
somebody say,
talking
you
Bro,
still
point
got to hear
manual
them
we got
out
these
and
sound
and
quote
coded
effects.
on
Jumped the
page
line. I was
4 or
about to
something
talk
like
and
next
that.
then
to
they're
the
gonna
law.
say that I'm causing breaking up the show, and you interrupt
You
me.
don't think
Because
there's
I was next, Law.
No,
And you jumped
I
right
was
in
in a
front of me.
mid sentence.
But we're not
I
even
was
talking
talking.
about that. We
Oh
we
yes,
kind of addressing
well I'm
what
talking about it.
All right, so
addressing what Law was talking about here.
I'm actually answering
but
to
Jay,
your
it's to your
point.
point. It's to your
No,
point,
hold
Jay.
on. I'm finna finish.
Hey,
I'm
Ruth. One
actually
thing you kind
answering
of low
Callie's
too.
point. Callie
Yeah, I
asked,
know. Thank
Callie
you.
Bev asked, if y'all don't like this
child?
stuff on women, why do you stick your penis in them? Which is a awesome point. And I came back with saying that well at this point in age, it's almost like trying to find a virgin. You're not gonna find a woman on low body count nor a virgin at this point. So at this point, we us men gonna have to settle for bullshit. Period.
So if y'all
So
can
Okay,
did
so
you settle for
Law,
bullshit
what
when
do
you
you
what
married
are
your
we
wife?
talking
Ruth,
about?
Ruth is
I
going
already
next. Let
started to
Ruth.
talk. I
Ruth is
started to
going
okay.
talk.
next. Her mic is on.
Can I please go? My mic is not that high. So what I'm saying is, if men chooses the woman and then he sleeps with her, the woman will sleep with the man thinking she's going to get a relationship, but you sleeping with her just to sleep with her and thinking that okay, well she's not gonna be my wife. I'll let her do whatever. But that's rewarding that woman. She's thinking she's getting a relationship out of sleeping with that man, and therefore she has no need to change. So that's what I'm saying. Don't even put your penis in things that you don't want.
That's bullshit.
Hold on. I'm let me have this
Well,
real
if
quick.
that's the case, why do y'all let penises in y'all that y'all don't want?
What the
And then
fuck?
go run to the government crying.
Well,
I
blame
don't.
the
Come
women.
on, man.
Be
That's
like,
not even a proper response to
I'm
that.
just saying, I'm
blame
tired of
the
them trying to
women.
hold us accountable, but they don't get held accountable.
But that's
They
not even
telling us to
that's
control
not
our
the right
penises, but
argument.
they will allow penises inside of
Jay,
them that they don't want.
JP, that's not the right argument to what she just said.
He
All
just
of
he
she
just
she
he
asked
just did a blue
basically
lives
she
matter to a
arguing
black
us
lives matter basically.
accountability
He
part.
did an all lives
Hold
matter
on,
to
give me
No,
a
the
she's
black.
basically
end. What is
arguing an
that?
accountability part. And I'm
No,
saying, well, if that's the case, well, stop letting penises in y'all that y'all don't want.
that's not the right
Okay,
argument because the only reason why they would let the penis in them is because they actually like the motherfucker.
All right, y'all, we got to chill on that P word.
But like, here's the thing. And JP, I'm about to, because you
But
just
we're
said
not wrong though.
yes, but I'll cover that in a bit.